What up, good people? Huge shout out to Cavalier Ford for allowing me to view the 2026 Ford Explorer. What up, good people? So today we're reviewing the 2026 Ford Explorer. This particular model wrapped in a marsh gray, and man, it does not look gray. It looked like it's more brown, but it says marsh gray, but give it like a light brown. So heading up to the front, you got your Explorer stamped out on the front hood with sharp body lines right there, and you have your LED turn signals right there with your high and low beams right there with your LED and daytime running lights. And this is the ST model, so you got this big massive grille with ST right there, fog lights right there, and you look very closely, air can shoot through the front fender to cool off the brakes. You got a front lip right there, a little one, not a lot, but just a little one. So the wheelbase is 119 inches. This is a 21-inch alloy wheel with a machine accent finish with disc brakes in all four corners, and this have a length of 198 inches. So it's pretty lengthy, you know what I'm saying? It's not long, but like the last review I did, but you have black mirror caps with your LED turn signals right there. Like I said, this is a marsh gray, so it's not picking up. I don't know if the camera is picking up that good, but yeah, it gives you that like a brownish look. But the black and marsh gray is tying in very nicely. The gloss black mirror caps with the gloss black side skirt right there, and you have a matte black right there with the exploder. With the word Explorer right there on the side. So yeah, your door handles is color matched. Now we're making our way to the back of the vehicle. You have Explorer written on the back of it with your LED turn signals, with your LED brake light, with your LED reverse lights, and then you have your reflectors right there with your quad tips. So yeah, quad tips. So yeah, on the back bumper you have your parking sensors, and you got your ST stamp on the back of the tailgate. Under the hood sits a beast, 3-liter twin turbocharged EcoBoost V6, pushing out 400 horses for the torque for a 15 at 3,000 RPM. This SUV launched from 0 to 60 in just 5.1 seconds with a top speed of 146 miles per hour. And somehow, it still managed 20 mpg on the highway and 18 in the city. Power, speed, and practicality all in one SUV. Now we're making our way inside of the vehicle. We're greeted with black leather seats with red stitching with Alcantara in the middle. And you have ST inside of the Alcantara, so you can see it right there. But the red and black is tying in very nicely, and you got a little bit of illumination, or basically animation right there of your ST or your Ford Explorer rocking back and forth. Looking on the door sill, this says Ford Performance right there with your 8-way adjustable on your seat. All right, now we're making our way inside the vehicle with your feet on the brake. Press the engine start stop button, and the car comes alive. Right here, we're looking at a digital gauge. On the left, you have your RPMs. On the right, you have your MPH. In the middle, you have a Ford Explorer. Well, right now, you got trip. These are the buttons on the left side of the steering wheel where you can go through your trip 1, trip 2, your fuel economy, and my view, trip fuel, status info, vehicle maintenance, audio, phone, and then you can switch through your kilometers and miles per hour. So this particular model have Ford hands-free driving. It's called Blue Cruise. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Now we're making our way back to your steering wheel control. You have your cruise control setting with your volume control right there. On the right side of the steering wheel, you have your Bluetooth and volume button with voice command alongside your menu button. Behind the steering wheel, you have your plus and minus pedal shifters. And you have your turn indicators. That's how they work. And right here, you have your wipers right there. Looking on the door panel, you have your memory seat settings with your standard unlock and lock. Looking down on the door panel, you have your one-touch window control with mirror control. And man, they're aluminum. And yeah, they feel good. And I like the texture right here. It's like, it's like a little, like, I don't know how to explain it, but I like the texture. And then I like the little brushed aluminum right here. That's fake, but yeah, I like it. So you have your engine start stop button, aka your push button start. This particular model is the keyless entry. Right here, we're looking at a 14.6-inch touchscreen display with Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. So yeah, it's a little touchscreen. Yeah, look at that thing. Very responsive. Boom, boom. And this have built-in Google. So you got that Google Assistance. Yeah. And guess what? You can go to YouTube. Yeah, boom. You can search your favorite YouTuber right up there, or whatever you want to do. Not ride, but when you home or in the parking lot, you can listen to some relaxing sounds. Be like, man, today was a long day at work. Whew! God darn it. But yeah. Making our way down here, you have your on-screen climate control right there with your heated and cool seats with your heated steering wheel. Passengers have heated and cool seats also. The buttons right here are your auto stop feature, park and charm, your hazard light, your camera view, traction control, and your auto hold. And look at that thing. You got a little cubby area right there where you can put your stuff in. Look at that. That's nice. That's, I'm saying, very nice and neat. It's like it's floating. Well, it's actually floating, but yeah, that's pretty dope. In the cubby area, you have a USB and a Type-C outlet with your 12-volt outlet. And you can put about, I ain't gonna say in line, you can put about 20 Twinkies and some zebra cakes in there. You know what I'm saying? And hey, that's just me. I'm gonna be honest with you. You know what I'm saying? Right here, you have your shift knob, and this is the 10-speed automatic transmission. You have your cup holder area with your electronic parking and your drive mode right there. You have your glove box for your extra storage space. We done made our way up to your interior lighting with your moonroof control. Now we're making our way to the back of the vehicle. We're also greeted with black leather seats with Alcantara in the middle with red stitching. That is pretty cool. So the black and red continue to the back of the vehicle. Like most cars, it's just worried about the front, but this one, they said, all right, cool, we're gonna keep that the same, do it out. Your passenger have climate control right here with 2 Type-C outlets with a 120-volt outlet. And we done made our way up to your interior lighting with your air vent, and this is for your hanger. So, like a business trip, or you got you got your suit and tie, you want to hang up there, or your blazer, whatever you want to do. Looking on the door, you have a brushed aluminum right there again. Looking down on the door panel, you have your one-touch window control. I'm 5'11" with a decent amount of leg room, with a decent amount of headroom. I can sit back here on a comfortable road trip. I'm not gonna say in front, and that is pretty cool. Yeah. Now we're making our way to the third row seating. This also have black leather seats with red stitching. Now we're making our way to the cargo area, measuring at 16.3 cubic feet, with all the seats folded down, measuring at 85.8 cubic feet. Wow, this is pretty spacious. You can put a couple of 40-inch TVs back here. Once again, huge shout out to Cavalier Ford for allowing me to review the 2026 Ford Explorer. If you need any information about them, I'll leave a link in the description below. Like always, good people, browse the channel, like, subscribe. I look forward to seeing you next video.